Good morning. Ireland calling, Ireland calling. I am Gavin Kostick, and I am the literary manager of Fishamble, the new play company. And this is a recording for people to encourage people to submit to Fishamble's Tiny Play Challenge. Now, just to get us settled, I'm going to share something for a moment. So this is coming up on your screen, is the Fishamble website with all our plays and productions and everything you want to know about Fishamble, including the Tiny Play Challenge. There it is there. So I'd encourage you to have a look at that. And there is our going global with the prompt of change. So what we're doing is asking people all over the world to think about submitting a tiny play to us here in Fishamble so we can make a selection of the submissions, a small selection, and share them back out with the world. You might want to have a look, well, do actually have a look at the criteria first. So there they are there, 600 words or less. Yes, that includes the stage directions and character names. Please go through the online form. That helps us to see whether our desire to have a varied set of submissions from around the world is actually being met. We'd like to be able to see that. And then you email me the play. And if you want a visualization, yep, it comes in through my email door, as it were, and then we read them here in Fishamble. It can be anyone in the world. You can be a playwright, but you don't have to be. Plays can be in Irish, English, or this time, any language you like, though you will have to provide us with a translation if it's not Irish or English. We're going to share a selection online, and we're looking for 2 plays at most per person. That one, as a matter of interest, is to encourage you to focus on what you really want to say, rather than sort of just send a selection of things. That you concentrate on what you want to say and give yourself 2 shots. Open to anyone of any age, but sadly not employees or family. Notice there that window closes Friday, the 8th of May. So that's your chance to submit there. Okay, why are we doing this? Well, we are a new play company here in Ireland that tours nationally, on the island of Ireland, internationally. We've been to around 18, 19 countries in the last few years. And so one thing is we want to really keep the idea of touring alive and that idea of connecting with a lot of different places. Also, and obviously, what we're in the middle of is a global pandemic. So we think this is the ideal opportunity for the world to talk to itself through the medium of short drama. In other words, we want to hear from you expressed through drama, and we want to share that with people around the globe. Okay, some thoughts for what you might choose to write about. Because let's face it, if you're going to do this, you might want to actually get your play selected and put out there. So that would be good. We do have a prize of a set of signed copies of Fishamble plays that we'll be sending to people whose work we put out. But you would, I think it's more the honour that you want at the moment. So what can you think about? Well, I would say have a read of the plays that are already up there, the excellent plays from people who within Ireland have been submitting already. It'll give you some ideas of what people have attempted, what they've tried to do, and the way they're thinking. It might give you some impetus. You might go for something very, very naturalistic, by which I mean it's a real little moment in time between 2 or 3 people, and it's a turning point, an emotional point, a sense that we've captured something that we can all wrestle with. You don't have to have the answers, just a sense of this is something right now that people are really wrestling with that you want to communicate. If you go down that road, have a think about some of the following things. Location. Where are we? Where can we be that's interesting for us to read and imagine and share? What about time? When is this? You can think about time lots of different ways. Is it the moon, the stars, the seasons, the tides? Is that something to locate it in time? Is it events? Something has just happened. Something is happening. Because of what we're seeing, something is going to happen. Some change is happening, something like that. So you can think about location, you can think about time, and you can think about, I suppose, what these people are wrestling with that really captures something that you want to communicate. Having said that, maybe it's an opportunity to wrestle with the form itself. These plays are designed to be read. So this time around anyway, that's what we're putting out. So maybe you could write us something that is develops the form itself, that is a challenge theatrically, that maybe we read and go, wow, I'd love to see that. Or maybe it within the form moves the form on a bit. Further to that, everyone in theatre is now wrestling with the what is theatre question, which is a classic thing to be wrestling with. So maybe you write something that deals with this online thing. Maybe not, not everyone would want to do this, but maybe you want to look at what makes a piece of theatre in the new context. So even if you're doing all of those things, you're still trying to communicate. You're still trying a special way to connect. One other thought for you when you're thinking about your work, it does come from your own impulse. It's what you want to do. But you could have a think about head, heart, groin, sacred. Head, is it intellectually satisfying? Does it make us grip at something, an idea, wrestle with an idea, wonder about an idea? Is it a satisfying piece of work in its miniature nature? Heart, do we feel something? Are we engaged? Are we sympathetic, empathetic? Do we feel a little bit broken inside or raised up and joyful inside? Your feelings are your own, so it's whatever you feel these people are feeling. Do you feel compassion for your own characters, no matter how terribly they're behaving or what situation they're in? Groin, is it sexy? Always a good question. Do we watch and go, yeah, I'm happy with watching this? Sacred, and move on again. Is it something that expresses a yearning, a transcendence, a sense of the beyond, a sense of something that we wish we could get to, but perhaps in this current situation, maybe we can't, but that yearning is there. Your play will have an emphasis on one or other or more of these things, but have a think about that. Head, heart, groin, sacred. So there's a couple of thoughts for you to help you think about your play. And I would say, to encourage you, we are genuinely excited about receiving these plays. We will only share a small amount. However, we will be set up within Fishamble to read all of them. And what we get at our end is a capsule, a time capsule of what people in the world between now and May the 8th are thinking, feeling, struggling with, celebrating, enjoying, wondering about, all these things. And these come together to us, and this is a very exciting project for us to be able to read what you have to offer. So I would encourage all of you to have a go at writing a tiny play for Fishamble's Tiny Play Global Challenge, and to enjoy your writing. Thanks very much, and I hope you do well. I'm going to stop this now.